Yeah. Nice sound. Scott, that's a nice sound. Don't stop. That's beautiful. Rival Sons are with us, everyone. Hello, boys. How we doing?
We're doing all right, man.
Oh, that's good. I tell you what, you guys make I just listened to you in sound check. You make a beautiful noise, and it's a big noise. It's a bombastic noise.
Sound of tuning.
It's the sound of rock and roll.
I tell you what, it is rock and roll. Hey, Scott, let me ask you, is that a dobro?
Technically, yes. It's not an actual by brand dobro, but it is a dobro, yeah.
It's a beautiful looking thing.
Well, thank you.
Really nice. So we've got Scott with us. We've got Mike on drums. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, you've got a whole drum. I mean, that is an actual drum kit. Normally, we just sort of like people come in with either a co-horn or kind of a snare thing. Yeah, exactly. You're just going for the whole thing. I love that.
Just a drum orchestra.
We've got Robin on bass. And who's on glockenspiel?
Michael. The drum orchestra.
You as well, Mike. How do you even have enough hands for that? Like an octagon.
I have 3.
We've got Mike on bass, but a big double bass set. And we've got Jay on vocals. Hey, Jay.
Well, hello.
It's nice to have you with us, boys. And you stayed in town for us, is that right?
Sure did. Right.
So when do you fly home? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
And where are you from?
Well, basically, we're from, for everybody that probably doesn't know, we're Los Angeles, but we're really Long Beach.
Okay.
Really, technically, I'm from Huntington Beach. So
now, Huntington Beach is a nice beach. I've been there.
It's a little surf town.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, isn't it? But Long Beach would be south of...
No, just a little north.
Just a little north, is it?
Very
just
close,
a little north of... Yeah, it's very close.
Okay.
I live up in Long Beach, and we go down to the beach all the time. Scott and I will meet up down there in Huntington.
Are you surfers? Are you a surfing guy? Or are you...
I surf.
You surf?
Barely any time for that.
I try.
Mike finds
To
the
surf.
time, Scott.
I know.
When I'm home, I make an effort.
Glockenspiel and drums.
Very good.
This guy finds time for a living.
So did you guys, how long have you been together? And how did the band get together?
4 years.
I think we're about 4 years now, and really it started out me and Michael being introduced to mutual musician friends, and him finding Robin at a jazz gig, and honestly, I found Jay on the internet.
Interesting. Let me ask you another. Were you looking for Jay on the internet? That's why I want to know.
eHarmony.
Yeah, eHarmony.
Was it J.com? Were you?
It was a match.
Christian Mingle.
But the styles are all very. So Jay, you originally kind of. I guess you grew up with like a folk artist. Is that right?
Yeah, more. I think that I lean more toward roots, blues, and soul music. You know, that mystic sort of folk type stuff. You know.
And Robin, you're a jazz guy, right?
Yeah.
So where did you find Robin? Like
Michael found him
At Isaac Hayes' house.
That's true.
We were doing a Katrina.
Where do you find time to get around? This guy is unbelievable. 1 minute he's surfing, then he's glockenspieling. Next minute he's going around Isaac Hayes' house.
Hanging out with Chef.
Yeah.
Professional everything. No,
So you were around there?
Katrina benefit, and I met him at a jazz gig at Isaac Hayes' house, and I told Scott we need somebody on bass who can handle like the gamut, you know, from arranging symphonies to playing funk.
Sure.
You know.
And as a drummer as well, you two need a wingman for each other, don't you? That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
And that was it. Yeah, you'd come back from doing this jazz gig and went, man, I got the guy for us. He doesn't know much about rock and roll. He thinks John Paul Jones is a naval sea captain. But the dude plays funk hardcore.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you get them on Miles
Why
Davis,
are you letting this get in the way of it?
Robin, when you get them on Miles Davis, they don't know what to do. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and Michael, you started out. You both into rock and roll, obviously. You and Scott.
Rock and roll, jazz, funk, fusion, everything.
All right, listen, I've heard you in soundcheck, and your records are great as well. Let's hear it right now. This is you're going to do Wild Animal for us first, right?
We probably could do that one. No, but we made a last minute decision.
Oh, it's just a switcheroo. I like your style. What are you going to do?
We're going to do
Keeping you on your toes.
What are you going to do?
Keep on swinging.
Lovely stuff. All right, it's Rival Sons and Keep On Swinging.
One day my prayers are gonna be answered. For so long I've been hungry for something else, and the wheel 'cause at the end of the day, the Lord helps those that help themselves. Hey, I keep my head down, but I keep on swinging. Hey, I keep my head down, keep on swinging. Hey, keep my head down, I keep on swinging. Hey, keep my head down, I keep on. Right now, somebody's counting my money. Can't see the top of the stack. And there's a way that money's gonna find my hand one day. And when it does, I ain't looking back. Hey, keep your head down, but I keep on swinging. Hey, I keep my head down, you know I keep on swinging. Keep my head down, but I keep on swinging. Hey, keep my head down, keep on.
I want to be in this band immediately. What can I do? There must be something I can do. Can I stand there? Can I even just dance around? Yes! Give me that thing. I want to be the
Can you play the clock? I think he's running out of time.
I can do the clock, can't I? How is that? That looks too hard for me. Yes, that was awesome.
Thanks, mate.
That was awesome.
Well,
the album's called Head Down. The band are called Rival Sons, and that's Keep On Swinging. That was brilliant. Is that your favourite song to sing?
No.
Are you insane? If I could sing like you, I'd sing that song all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Why do you? Because you were even chewing gum while you were doing that.
Yeah.
You have no earthly right to make that noise.
It's customary if you're in the band, you got to multitask.
If
you just do one thing, you're not. It doesn't work out. You get.
You've been doing some secret gigs while you've been over here as well. Is that right? Because
we've done a handful of acoustic. Kind of radio fun stuff, much like this. I guess this isn't so secret, but
I sincerely hope not. If this is secret, I'm in an awful lot of trouble.
Yeah. Now we did a charity event last night at St. Pancras, the train station, which was great. We did that a couple years ago. It's kind of fun, kind of strange. The wind whipping through. It's quite cold, but it's really nice that everyone's showing up and
excellent.
Yeah,
it was charitable.
We did the charity. It was for the NSPCC.
Yeah.
You know, taking care of the kiddos.
It's a great charity.
Trying to raise some money.
So the stage you're at the moment, you just over for a quick promo tour, or are you just doing some promo over here?
We came through Europe for about 4 weeks, and then came here for about another week, and we're just finishing up here with this last week.
And then what will be the sort of because the album's out now, so what will be the next kind of? Will you be over for the festivals, or
we will be? Yeah, we'll be back in about I think it's like a month.
Yeah, we're gonna run home and put some air in our tires. come back
Do
out.
a bit of washing.
Yeah.
Do
You
some
know.
multitasking.
Sleep on our own bed.
Yeah.
Get some California sunshine.
Absolutely. And then, we've got it over here now. This is lovely, right?
What about
That-
this day today?
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it
can't
nice?
believe the weather.
Every now and again, this happens, and everyone realises why it's a great place to live. And then it like the perfect storm, you know, and they just think they're almost going to make it. That's what we're like all the time in this country. We
Here's
sort of look
how
up and
odd
go,
it
"It's
is.
going to be
Here's
fun."
how
No,
odd
it's
it is, though, because we came here and we know Bob. We were on Bob's show.
Bob Harris.
Harris.
Wonderful.
Awesome guy.
Yeah.
But we had come here before. Today we came here and it looked completely foreign. I don't know what this country looks like when it's sunny.
Yeah.
It looked totally different. It's always
We-
raining and it's like a different place.
We have trouble with that
raining
as well. And Bob has a lot of trouble with that too, but that's for a different reason altogether. Now, listen, you guys, when you first got together, you had to convince Jay to join the band, is that right? You had to
You know, that's the folklore. What it really was.
it's all about folk with you, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I was just really busy. You know, I was really busy doing something entirely different, and to get with these guys and to be full time, it was going to be. I had to give up a lot of stuff. That was really the only apprehension, you know.
And Jay,
But once we got together, it's like the energy was so there, it had to be done.
Absolutely. Now which you can see here. Now you've got a lovely poncho on. Reading up about you, are you like fully Native American, or you're
No. Yeah, I mean, I got it in my family and everything. It's more like that's, it's in my lineage, but it's not like.
Now over here we can
it's not
trace
even dominant.
Over here we can trace our family history relatively easily, but I imagine over there, certainly Native American history would be far more difficult to trace, sort of back and so forth in terms of
the genealogy.
where you're from.
They keep track of it, because the memory, of the culture of the native culture is a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Than you would ever think.
Oh yeah,
because
I would just
passed
imagine
down
more
through stories.
Exactly. I mean more sort of documentation. So we have a show over here, and I know they have a version of it in America called "Who Do You Think You Are," where you trace your genealogy and you find out what your great grandfather did and whatnot. Do you know about your family back then? I mean,
yeah, and I've got Creek, Indian, and Crow. Two totally different areas. One's plains, and one's more down by the Delta. But, that's that side of me. And then I got the strong Scottish genes. But, no, that's like my path.
It's fascinating though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it blows my mind.
Well, that's what I love about America. It's,
so much to find.
When you meet people and they know, because over here we're such a mishmash of cultures and whatnot, but it's no different to America. And the great thing about America is it's only 2 or 3 generations away. So that, you can remember your grandfather or whatnot talking about his mother, who actually was the first person to come to America. And I find that sort of recent history absolutely fascinating.
I mean, even especially being from California,
Yeah.
it's like the melting pot.
Sure. Yeah, big time.
Which it's so fascinating. We'll tour to like Scandinavia, Sweden and Norway, and it's like everybody has this specific awesome look. Like, wow, you guys are right out of the history books, like these giant guys and these beautiful blonde women. Oh my gosh, the whole audience is
That's
like...
the thing. I mean, I was lucky enough to marry a Norwegian, but you do go to Norway and Scandinavia, and you turn up and you see the most beautiful people, and you go, why are you doing that job? Why aren't you a model right now? It's kind of
and at the same time, you get off the plane and you just feel ugly.
so ugly. I just felt fortunate. I was like, great, she picked me. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I think one time we flew from Scandinavia directly into Jersey, and we were like, oh my gosh, take us back.
Now, you've played the Indy 500, is that right?
Yeah, we did that.
Pit Row. First band to play in the pit.
Really?
Yeah.
First band to play on the bricks, the famous bricks there, and...
Now, for us over here, we have the Grand Prix in Silverstone. Is that sort of the similar thing? So this is the big motor race where...
Yeah.
And is the Indy 500 the one on the circuit that if you want to win it, you want to win that one in particular?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's like Monaco, I guess.
Yeah,
Prestigious, one of the most prestigious of the IndyCar series, for sure.
So did you play before this all happened, or like while it's going on?
It was on carb day the day before when they're all testing stuff out.
I was gonna say,
We had like pit crew to our left, pit crew to our right. And these guys were like, look at these rock and rollers in our space. Here,
Who do
change
they
a
think
tire.
they are?
The lucky thing is, you're probably the only band that I've had on the show that is probably noisier than the Formula One pit lane anyway. So they'll be like, would you mind keeping it down over there? We're trying to concentrate. Is that all right?
Unplugged.
And the last album cover, is it Storm Thorgson? The guy
The last one is actually a painter, an artist named Jason Hawley, but the late great now.
Yeah, he done
Rest in
passed away
peace,
this
God
week.
bless him. Yeah, great man. He did Pressure and Time for us.
Wow.
Yeah, big loss. I mean, probably the most like, pretty much the most famous that any general person can think of album artist, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He's got he's a legacy.
And is it true you went to a gig and you all jumped out of a plane together before? Is that right?
Yeah.
Directly to the stage.
That's so awesome.
They opened it up, and here we just got rid of our chutes.
All with rival sons. Rival. How high up did you go?
10,000?
I don't know why I asked that question, because I always ask that when someone does a parachute jump, and it's largely irrelevant, because after say 50 feet, it doesn't really matter anyway. If you fall, you fall, right? But what was it like?
It was totally exhilarating. Can't wait to get back and do it again.
I had jumped before, but I'll tell you what, none of my experience, that one-time experience, kicked in at all.
Yeah.
Second time, just as crazy as the first time.
Is the band just a front, and you're actually quite cool bank robbers, and this is really just Point Break, and I'm part of a kind of a strange Catherine Bigelow-esque movie?
You would never know.
I would love that, though. I want to be Keanu Reeves. I'll come with you. Boys, thanks so much for coming in, and thanks for sticking around in the country for us.
It's our pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
Big honor for us.
You're going to do an Amy Winehouse track before you leave us, right? You're going to do Back to Black.
Speaking of great artists passing too soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We were actually here when she died.
Do you know, we were on air when she passed away, and we've had her in session, and we've met her a few times, and she was a lovely lady, and very troubled, but just such a brilliant, national treasure over here. But to be on air when she passed was an extraordinary. Like, you could feel with Twitter and social media and stuff, and everything coming in. It was a really odd experience, and quite a humbling experience as well, because we were only on air for like the last half hour when the news got confirmed, and we knew the news before it got confirmed, but obviously you can't say anything. The fact it's on Twitter doesn't mean it's actually happened. So we had to wait till the BBC confirmed it, and then we just played half an hour of her stuff, and it was just man, it was a tough day, I tell you. But like you said, what a great artist, and I've heard this already, so I know you're going to do a great homage to her as well. Rival Sons, thanks so much. So Head Down's out now. You're going to come back in the summer, right?
Yeah, we're going to come back and hang out at the festivals and do all of that, Chad.
No, I think we can talk. We can't talk about any of the other ones except Download right now.
You're definitely doing Download.
Download, yeah.
Awesome. It's a good festival.
Some more on the back too.
Great.
Yeah,
stuff.
the schedule is still up to debate.
Okay, and but presumably you go on your website and people can check you out when you come over here. Right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Thanks a million for coming in, boys.
Thank you for having us, man.
He left no time to regret, kept his well, the same old safe bets. Me, my head up high, my tears dry, go on without my guy. What you knew, so far removed from all that we went through. And I tread on troubled track, my odds are stacked, and I'll go back to black. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I go back to us. I love you much. It's not enough. You love, and I love Paul. And life is like a pie, and I'm a tiny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and black, 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 black. I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to how, and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her.
Never get bored of hearing that tune. Such a great tune, isn't it?
Oh, it's a good one.
Amazing.
That was great, guys. Thank you so much. Right, well done.